YouTube, we back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are building the Anku over here on the Twitch. If you want to see things like this live, we're live Sunday through Thursday, 8 to 12 p.m. EST. First link in the description will take y'all to search for me and Thacker. Would love to have y'all. Admittedly, I know nothing about the Anku. Never used this weapon before. I was told that it was a slide melee right before I started. I don't even know if that's true. More than likely, my chat could just be trolling me. But we purchased some Pathos clams right before this, and we are going to get the Incarnon Genesis put on this thing, and we are going to start building it. It's got a 5 disposition. It has 20% crit chance, which is pretty solid. Status chance is only a 10%, so not very good. 2 times crit multiplier. But you got to take into consideration that this is without the Incarnon Genesis on, so there's a potential to make this thing destructive, to say the least. Cavalero! You got that good for me and that pack. We trying to get that Anku upgraded, dog. You know what I'm saying? You sure want to install this? You know we want to upgrade it. Come on, man. Let's go ahead and throw some mods on this melee weapon and see if we can get destructive. Obviously, we're going to use Colervo. So let's get a stance mod on. We actually don't have a matching stance mod. A little bit of an L, but it is what it is. I don't have an Exilus weapon adapter. It would be so sad if someone sent Thacker an Exilus weapon adapter. Got a potato, though. Someone sent me so many potatoes the other day, so we got that going for us. I think it was Jay, actually. So many generous, kind souls that just give me so much stuff. We'll go ahead and put a form on here, too. Let's go ahead and put on some galvanized steel. Give us some critical chance and crit damage as we build up. Let's get our raw damage on. What we're going to use for raw damage is none other than prime pressure point. Some would argue condition overload, but since the status is so low, I almost don't even want to try to put condition overload on there, but there is a potential that in the future we will put this on. In the near future we put condition overload on, or maybe we'll just put it on. I don't know. Yeah, let's just put it on. Blood rush, 40% crit chance stacks with combo multiplier. So as we build our combo multiplier, we're gonna be getting more crit chance. Actually, if we're gonna use Cavalero, we don't need this right now, so we can take that off. We'll go crit damage. So we're gonna go Berserker Fury, go Amalgam. Oh, we got a melee adapter. What melee arcane should we go though? Melee Crescendo? Y'all know I always like melee Crescendo. We could do Influence or Crescendo. Let's start working on the Incarnon, because I don't even know what the Incarnon fort does. Oh my gosh, I have something in my inbox. Jay the Gold says something. Yo, man, come on, Jay. Turn me up, twin. Obviously, we're going to be hitting for big reds right now. It's hard to tell with Colervo how good a weapon actually is, but look at this. As soon as the buff comes off, then things get a little different, don't it? Okay, so without Colervo, this looks really dog waterish. We cannot judge a weapon without getting its full potential unlocked, and we're not even like a quarter of the potential there, so Colervo is so much more OP for what Colervo does than Mirage does. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, if you're testing a build, using Colervo is more of a cheat code than using Mirage is any day of the week. Evolution 1, ladies and gentlemen. It says increase base damage by plus 50 with melee weapon equipped, plus 40% attack speed. Increase base damage by plus 50 with overshields, more heavy attack efficiency. Oh, so on Incarnon form, it says successful slide attacks grant plus 3 meter range and inflict slash status for all attacks for 6 seconds. Oh, so you have to slide and get a melee hit. So you do have to slide with the Incarnon. That is actually a pretty unique Incarnon. Activate the weapons Incarnon form 10 times. What we're going to put on real quick, primary dexterity. Then we're going to put on Nairman. That should do us right for combo count. So we have no combo issues. We do need Elementalist. I'm going to take this off for now. Give us some more status damage. We go electric with shocking touch for more pure electric. Changing focus schools is next level sweat. For melee weapons, if you're going pure melee, you have to. You literally have no choice. Actually, the most important thing right now isn't even our crit, I don't believe, because we don't even have to kill enemies. We just need something that can survive. So we're going to go Revenant. Actually, we'll go Rhino. Never been a real fan of melee Incarnons regardless. Yeah, me either, honestly. I don't like melee Incarnons nearly as much as weapon Incarnons, but they are an Incarnon at the end of the day, and I'm going to build every single Incarnon in Warframe, so it don't matter. That's what we got to do, baby, to be the best Warframer there ever was. Stat catch them all. Wait, melee influence is actually frying right now. This actually is not doing bad at all. 10 times the charm, baby. Let's go. Evolution 3 complete. Evolution 3. Combo timer pauses when the weapon is holstered. Oh, that's interesting. 20% movement speed. 60% heavy attack wind-up speed. So this is all preference. I'm going to movement speed. Kill 100 enemies with slide attacks with this weapon. Okay. Yo, this looks crazy. The melee influence plus Colervo is just disgusting. The same that said I'm not big on melee influence 30 minutes ago. Yeah, because this is why, bro. Because you put melee influence on any weapon, any melee weapon, and it turns it basically into this exact same thing, especially partnered up with Colervo. It's because of how broken it actually is. Not because it's not good. I'm not a big fan of it because it's not good. It's because it breaks the whole entire game whenever you use it. Melee influence is so cheese for good melee weapons. Yo, the YouTube chat's going crazy. If anyone knows how to get YouTube and Twitch chat in combine the chats into one overlay and then I can put on OBS so YouTube chats can pop up on the videos and like TikToks and stuff, I would love you all forever if anyone can do some research. There we go. Disciples Merit up here. Final evolution, ladies and gentlemen. Increase base stat chance by plus 20. Ooh. You got 3 ends of the spectrum right here. And I'm just going to call it what it is. And this is basically with any weapon. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. When it comes to these evolutions on the Incarnons, I never choose the one that gives status chance or crit chance. You should always pick one end of the spectrum. Either go all in on status or you should go all in on crit chance. And I don't think anybody is going to convince me otherwise on that. I will never go the medium option ever. Y'all have to let me know what you think though. I think the mid actually is good on this one. I'm still using that clip. I don't care. 14% status to bring it up to a 24% to actually like kind of need it. Didn't this guy just say nobody can change his mind like 1 minute ago? Nobody changed my mind. I changed my mind, bro. I changed my mind. No one changed my mind for me. I did that, buddy. Honestly, this is viable. Ain't no way you make an influence work with 10% status. Yeah, exactly. So what if I went weeping? Well, we can't do it yet, but we do. If we're going to build around building combo, would the rest of the build just be weeping wounds and blood rush? I believe so. Aren't you using Kalervo? Well, I'm not going to use Kalervo all the time. Like, obviously, if I was using Kalervo, like, only, then I wouldn't need crit chance. I'm trying to build proof it for, like, max combo with other frames so I can have, like, the most, like, functionality out of this weapon. But yeah, if I was using Kalervo, then obviously I wouldn't need it. Quinn sent me a gift. Yo, Quinn, I just invited you to the clan, so let's get this straight, Quinn. I just invited you to the clan. You were literally up in my DMs talking about that. Can I join the clan? I'm looking for active members. And you send me neural sensors. Hey, Thack, you need some neural sensors? MR7? And you're sending me stuff with your own hard-earned plat. You're getting demoted. You are officially a rank no one has ever been. You're lower than Puppy. You have no accessibility within this clan at all. I don't even know if it'll let you go to the dojo at this point. Okay, everyone go to Earth. Strata Relay number 14. Right now, we're blessing the relay up. If you're MR30 or above, get in here so we can ultra bless the relay. Infinity blessing. Anyone else got more blessings? I know there's probably an MR30 or above right here. Jay the Gull with the damage blessing. You know what I just realized? We can get a Riven. It has a 5 Riven disposition. We have platinum. Potentially a God Riven. The leveling part of making builds is always the worst part, but man, when you're getting close to that build just getting complete, how much do Rivens for it go? I wouldn't think that much, to be honest with you.
I say we just look through here and see what we got going on. See if there's anything super convincing.
Crit damage, status chance, electricity. Okay, let's throw an offer. Okay, this is probably not going to work out in our favor. 1K for that Riven. Ask me how crazy I am, chat. That Riven's so good. If I get it for 1K, I'll walk out of here twerking. 50% off? Come on, bro. Okay, before I spend 1,000 platinum, how are we feeling? It's got electricity, crit damage, status chance. No, that's incredible. That's such a good Riven. For 1,000, that's not bad. Minus puncture, that's incredible. That Riven low-key buns for 1,000 minus puncture. Think about what you're saying real quick. Puncture takes up 10% of the status. That's going to take that completely away. Plus, it gives us more electricity. We could just take off the shocking touch after that. With melee influence, it's going to proc it even more because we're getting more status chance off of it. Come on. Dude, this is a beautiful Riven. Aura! There's no puncture at all. Now we have a 44% status or electricity. Thacker, achieve your biggest dream or resolve your biggest regret. Your biggest regret is what you're going to learn the most from. If there's something that you're sitting in your head and you're like, wow, that is my biggest regret. I never should have done that. That literally means that you learned the biggest lesson possible. If there's something that you should regret, you should change your perspective and learn why you regret that. And you never make that mistake again. Regret just means it's a mistake. How you respond to mistakes determines the kind of person that you are. I don't regret nothing. Oh my gosh, Jay's pulling through. With the 3-day affinity. Pivo with the 7-day affinity. We got 10 days of XP, boys. Let's go. Let's get this build completed. Prod Zense is how you gain affinity that quick. If you're trying to get one weapon upgraded to level 30, you want to unequip everything else other than that weapon. You go into Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Your teammates get a mass majority of the kills. You actually get more XP off of your teammates getting more kills, I do believe. Go to a Relate and you get an Affinity Blessing, which we have on. And if you have a Affinity Booster, which you can buy from the shop, they all add up. Those all go together and you can just get so much XP. That's like the leveling method, basically. Here we are, boys. Oh, this is beautiful. 6 form is crazy, but hey, man, what can you do? Let's try it without Kalervo. Let's go ahead and run by everything that we got on here real quick. Galvanized Steel for crit chance, crit damage. Galvanized Elementalist for status damage and more status chance that gets stacked per stat. Melee Influence. Every time Melee Influence procs is going to be like a big radius of electrical damage that happens with everybody, right? It's going to go across all of them. Stun them AoE on a melee. It's pretty disgusting. Crit damage for Amalgam and Heavy Wind Up. Condition Overload, it's gonna basically meaning that this is gonna be giving you more damage all across the board per status affecting the enemy. We got literally the best Riven we could possibly get for 1,000 platinum. Status chance with electricity, that's gonna go towards our melee influence. Minus puncture to get rid of puncture, so we proc even more electricity. Prime pressure point for more raw damage. Blood Rush, as we build combo, we're gonna be doing more crit chance to match all our crit damage that we got on here. Weeping Wounds is status chance version of that exact same thing. The goal is gonna be to get to 12 stacks and just obliterate everything hypothetically. We're gonna use Rhino for this. Let's go into a survival mission. It's gonna be the best place to test this out. Okay, so we're gonna get the Incarnon activated first. Melee influence is proccing so much already. It's killing everything. Go to our Incarnon now. Nothing can even get near us right now. I can't even build combo because everything's just dying so fast. We're killing everything inside, so we're not hitting straight reds, but we're doing so much damage with our melee influence that everything's just dropping like flies right now. This is disgusting. And we're hitting consistent oranges too with this. That's perfect. Max combo. We kill one enemy, it kills everything in the proximity. Even without Roar, we're doing so much, but the Roar is just overkilling this. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this build as a WL build. What would you do differently? Comment what your favorite melee weapon is, and I will pick one person from the comment section and gift them anything they want from the item shop. 200 platinum below. All you gotta do is like, comment, and you have to be subbed to the channel, boys. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video.